DSP won, you guys. He won. The thing that everybody knew would happen finally happened. He cleaned up the copyright strikes. Oh no, you might be thinking. I thought his channel would get deleted and he would forever be gone. And then I would ask you, why would you even think that? That would never happen. Everybody knew the strikes were gonna get cleared and he would be back. And all we got in the meantime is that sweet lolcow milk. And we got a bunch of cool segments where he was super panicked, which is pretty fucking great if you ask me. But let's talk about this great idea of DSP winning and what that means about anything and what that actually represents. Can DSP win? Has he lost a million years ago? Yes. Well, let's start by painting a picture, right? DarkSydePhil, Philip Burnell, is a dishonored loser who has lost everything that he values. He values his ego, right? He likes people to stroke his ego. He likes people to say that he's good at stuff. He likes people to say that DarkSydePhil is a great gamer. He makes meaningful, great content. And he's lost all these people that used to say that genuinely. Now all he has is Clyde fucking Baxter in his chat. And all these other people that pretend to be real, and some of them are, and some of them are fake. He lives his own little personal hell. What else does he value? He values money. Well, he has to degrade himself on a daily basis to ask that money from you. And many people give him money simply because they like to watch him squirm, and they like to feel some power over him. That is a great win if you ask me. DSP has lost everyone who used to respect him in the industry. Anyone who would give him a shout out, anyone who would say, hey, you know, DSP is a cool guy, go check him out. Anyone that would give him a shout out on Twitter. Even people like Review Tech USA that used to kind of razz with him and play with him a little bit. But the whole point was that they kind of liked him, kind of. I don't even know if Rich likes him anymore. Not even Rich. He's lost all his friends in real life. And now his excuse is that he just doesn't have time for friends. He lost Rambo and Howard. Or at least one of them who actually cared about him. Who actually cared as a friend. But hey guys, he won the copyright strikes. He also lost $500,000 from the bankruptcy. He was $500,000 debt, which is fantastic. That's a great win for everybody. Now let's talk about the second thing. Let's talk about stakes. Because when you win and when you lose, there are stakes. There are certain things that you win and there are certain things that you lose. Now when DSP wins, as in something that he sees as a win, basically nobody else loses anything. Now if you're a smart troll and you don't involve yourself in like gay ops and stupid shit like that, you don't put anything on the line. Nothing. You're just sitting there laughing at the guy, shit talking him in a Discord or Kiwi Farms or whatever that might be. You have nothing at stake. So you see one of those DSP pathetic little wins that he likes to parade around, has his victory lap, and you kind of shrug at it. Because you know that he's about to take an L anytime soon. And, you know, that's gonna be real funny, right? Right. While when DSP loses, he risks going homeless. When DSP goes a day without getting a lot of tips, and that's a win for the trolls, right? Because we get to go on Twitter and say, hey, Phil made $15 fucking dollars. What a bunch of fucking morons those people are that are giving him money. And how stupid is this guy for begging all day for $15? That's what we win, because that's what it's in stake. But for him at stake is his entire life. Because he chose to have this battle. He chose to put everything up there at the stake. He chose to do all of this. So I'm kind of confused with his wins and losses, because the way that I see it is he's a guy who has lost everything that mattered to him a long time ago, and is sitting there nowadays trying to convince himself that he's won an imaginary battles against internet trolls that will never go away. Even if I go away, there are going to be 15 more in my place. and 15 more channels that make clips and streams and videos and stuff. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And why I'm making this weird kind of rambly video is because I've seen this mentality in trolls as well, where they kind of see it as a win or lose. Guys, you win every day. Every day this man is on stream and he makes clips for us and he makes fucking rambly, stupid segments that people can discuss and they can screenshot and make photoshops of. That is a win. That is hilarious. And it is great entertainment value. And I think a lot of this, when trolls talk about winning and losing, I think a lot of it stems from actually trusting DSP's word and just going off by what he says and his smugness, because I know his smugness is unmatched. And if he can convey to you that he's won through being super smug, he can piss off a lot of people and make them even believe that they've lost something or that he has won something. In the case of Aaron from a Steel Toe Clown Show, the dude who doesn't know his ass from his elbow, but he really smug about telling you that DSP's won. Yeah, no, you're kind of missing the point. You're not supposed to take DSP by his word because he's a delusional person. His word does not correspond to what is happening in reality. And if you want to fact check this, just look at his actions, not at his words, because his actions contradict his words on a daily basis. This man hated the shit out of YouTube Shorts. Just a few months ago, he was one of the most outspoken people alive against YouTube Shorts. Nobody cared about YouTube Shorts, if you ask him. Well, he made 6 of them in the last 2 days. Or maybe there's 4 of them, I don't know. This kind of a weird impromptu video. So yeah, my point is, don't listen to fucking DSP, because he's delusional. Also, we call it pignosis, but it's kind of delusion, right? When you convince yourself that things that are not real are actually real. And second of all is, DSP can't win. A win for him would mean, I guess, he makes like $1 billion, and he never has to be on the internet for the rest of his life. And he can live in a mansion and retire and never have to worry about money ever again. But we all know that's not going to happen. That's not in the realm of reality. That's not in the realm of possibility in any way, shape, or form. But his losses, we see them on a daily basis. He has a loss when he sees a shithead in chat that he has to ban. He has a loss when he goes on Twitter and he gets 5 likes, and a troll can retweet him and call him a loser and get 20 likes. And that pisses off DSP. He gets a loss when he sees his channel struggling. He gets a loss when he tries to convince himself that people aren't becoming memberships because YouTube is broken. He takes a loss when he tries to convince himself that someday he's gonna go back to prominence. Someday DSP Gaming is gonna go up there with all the other channels that put in infinitely more effort and work in their content. That's what he sees as a win, and that's not attainable. And this by itself is one big loss. This by itself. And that's what the essence of a lolcow comes down to. A person that has lost a long, long time ago, and they're still living that loss every single day like it's Groundhog Day. And they try and live that loss until they try and convince themselves that that loss is actually a win. But that will never happen. Peace out, everybody.